Hi guys, so for this video, I'm going to show 11 advanced tips and tricks that you need to learn in Season 5. These tricks will include everything from new box fighting techniques, to really fast ways to rotate, to even some cheeky strats that you can utilize in tournaments. Hopefully tournaments come back soon. I miss them. As always though, the format is the exact same. I'm going to show what the trick is, how to do it, why it works, as well as an in-game example from your favorite pro players. So enough with the jibber jabber. I know you're sick of hearing me. Let's get right on into it. Up first, we have one of the sickest and most 200 IQ 0-point plays. Alright, so what most people don't know about these 0-point crystals is that you can actually teleport backwards with them. Most people only use them to go forward, they use them to rotate, they also use them to get inside boxes by getting a wall low, and then dashing forward as they break it. Yo, chill. But you can actually do this same exact thing backwards. Oh, that's the wrong way. Backwards. All you have to do is hold S as you jump. Boom, you go backwards. You can dash as far as you want. That's not the trick. The trick is basically to go stand in front of your opponent's wall, then turn the opposite way so your back is facing them. They're going to make an edit. And as they do that, boom, go right behind them for an easy elimination. It looks so sick in clips. I'm telling you right now, from your opponent's perspective, they're going to see you just standing there. Oh my. Like I was saying, your opponent is going to pressure your wall. They're going to turn around and you're going to think, what is this guy doing? Let me make an edit on him. And right as you do that, they're in your box. Kazaki's just too dang good.
Any 18-year-old plus women that watch Jerian want to befriend me?
I don't think any women watch me. Here's FaZe Martoz, the man that I learned it from, beautifully pulling it off in Arena. Second up is a really useful box fighting technique that I do not see enough people using. This trick is really simple because all it is a crosshair placement trick. So whenever your opponent is in a 1x1, you can pretty much always get a cone in their box if they do not have one already by just looking at the bottom of their floor. You see how my cone is right here when I look to the right, but then when I look under the floor on the left or the right side, I can place it in there. That's my cone now. That way I can take their wall, and I already have piece control on them. I don't need to put a ramp or a mongrel classic or put a cone. I already have it inside. The only time this kind of does not work is if they have a wall there. No matter what, this wall on the bottom is going to block that cone. So you can just break it. And then once I break it, boom, I can get the cone in just by looking right below the floor. Look at my crosshair. Boom, cone inside. Take the wall. He's dead. All your opponent is going to see is you go up to their wall when out of nowhere, there's a cone in your box. As they try to break it, the wall's taken. They can edit it. No! A lot of the time, it's so fast, you don't even realize it's not your cone. Yo! 0 ping. It's a lie.
0 ping for me, 0 for you.
Yo! I'm telling you guys, nobody is going to expect this. They're going to think that they're chilling in their box when out of nowhere you get a cone in. Even in cases like this, where they're barely off the ground, you can get that cone in. I think I can do it inside of hills if I look. Yo! I think that... Oh, it did! It placed inside of it! If that's not proof, you can basically do this anywhere. I don't know what else is. Here's the God Wave a deal, using this technique to lock down his opponent and obtain piece control.
Piece control, yeah.
Third strat is easily the best new way to rotate in Chapter 2 Season 5. In order to pull this trick off, you're going to need some bouncers. I have 6, and you're also going to need 0-point crystals. These things are amazing. So I'm going to consume it. I'm then going to start building and using the effect to build up higher, faster, 200 IQ. And then once I get decently high up, you don't have to go too high. Place a bouncer, look up, and just spam the 0-point. I'm just spamming spacebar, try to go as far as I can. Oh my gosh. How far was that? 159 meters. That doesn't even include... That's almost 200 meters. This reminded me so much of the old ATV rotate, where you would do backflips and go so freaking far. I'm gonna try the little bouncer earlier. Oh, just look up. Keep spamming it. The 0-point doesn't last too long. Look how far I went. Oh no, I hear the IO guards. Yo, chill. If you could find any better way to rotate, then show me, because I don't think you can. Bouncers and 0-point for the win. Trick number 4 is actually more of a tip for how to effectively use the Dragon's Breath shotgun. So for those of you that don't know, the Dragon's Breath shotgun hits like an absolute truck. Both the purple and gold variant can one-shot people in the head, and both can do over 150 to the body if you hit your shots. The issue, however, is that the Dragon's Breath takes forever to reload. I'm talking more than 4 whole seconds. Now, outside of the fact that this makes it a lot harder to end fights quickly, it's also a big disadvantage when you're on the defensive. You see, any good player will just pressure the heck out of you when they know you have to reload. They know how long it will take for all 4 bullets to get reloaded, and like I just said, will not let you get it off. Well, a really smart strategy that one of my subscribers actually messaged me on Twitter, shout out to that guy, is to carry a tac shotgun alongside your Dragon's Breath. This way, whenever your opponent starts to pressure you as you reload, you can just whip out your tac shotgun and surprise the heck out of him. Take a look at some of these examples I got with the double shotgun combo. Regardless whether I missed my shot or I just completely flubbed and did like 40 damage, I was always able to remain on the offensive with my tac and finish out the fight. In fact, in this clip, I completely missed my Dragon's Breath shot, and as a result, my opponent tries to edit down on me. What that guy did not know was that I still had my tac, I pulled it out, and destroyed him. So if it has somehow not been clear enough already, anytime you have a Dragon's Breath shotgun, take a tac shotgun as well. I know, it may seem like a waste of an inventory slot, especially because you can always take an SMG, but trust me, it is the best way to utilize the Dragon's Breath shotgun. Since we're on the topic of the Dragon's Breath, our next 2 tips revolve around its fire effect. I'm pretty sure I showed this trick off in the past. I think I did it in my landing spots video actually, which is kind of weird. The way it works is the Dragon's Breath shotgun, when fired at a campfire, will light it. Oh, well apparently in the battle labs, the fire effect just does not work. Oh man. Epic really made me go into a private solo game just to prove it. Battle Labs is broken. You can see though, when I shoot the Dragon's Breath at a campfire, it does in fact light it. I don't have to waste any wood, just 4 loud shotgun bullets. Also, it lights stuff on fire, which for some reason it doesn't do in Battle Labs. We care about that though, because that is part of the next tip. Anytime you light a build on fire, it can be either from a firefly or from the Dragon's Breath. The way to put it out is just to throw a splash. Boom, all of these walls, well, except for that one, they will all stop burning. You're not going to take any more damage. The fireflies relit it. Now I look like a noob. I'm serious though, splashes do put out fires, so anytime you or your teammate is running a Dragon's Breath, you should probably drop them the splashes. That way they can put out any fire they start. If they ever misclick with wood, light something on fire, boom, it's out for good. It's not gonna relight like the fireflies did. I'm pretty sure that only happens with the fireflies. Oh no, I'm stuck and I can't edit out. Oh no. Hey. Oh wait. Trick numero 7, I believe, is a crazy new strat to exploit into your opponent's box, most similar to crash pads. Rest in peace. For this trick to work, you're gonna need the 0-point effect, just like the first one, and you're also gonna need shockwaves. How it works? How it works is like a crash pad. You're gonna run up to your opponent's wall, you're gonna throw the shockwave right at it, and as the shockwave is about to go off, you're gonna jump up and dash forward. It's a lot of things at once, but as you'll see, throw the shockwave, jump up, boom, I'm in the box, Kazaki is dead, life is good. The way I would use this is just like you would a crash pad. Go to the corner of your opponent's box, that way they can't ramp you off. Build 2 walls just for protection. Throw the shockwave, jump up, boom. Easy kill. It is so clean, and it is really effective. By the way, you can also do this from above the 1x1 or below it. It basically works the same exact way. You're gonna throw the shockwave, go up, boom. Oh! Make sure you hit your shots, kids. Currently, it says I'm on 0 ping. I'm gonna try to hold the wall. Make sure you cannot get in. Oh. Oh! It looked like he went up. I'm not kidding. Well, that's broken. 8th up, we have yet another 200 IQ outplay, this time that you can make with a Riff Fish. The way this works, it's with the Riff Fish, like I just said, is that you can actually fake using it just like you could the old Rift all the way back from Chapter 1. All you have to do is, as you use it, swap to your pickaxe or a weapon, and it will cancel it. The whole sound effect and noise is gonna go off. You can fake it as many times as you want. Yo, chill. And you could use this to fake out your opponents. Let's say I'm fighting my opponent, I just cannot get his wall or kill him. What I can do is fake like I used the Rift to go, or a Riff Fish rather. My opponent is gonna hear that, come out, and then I'm gonna attack him. Easy dub with the little fake Riff Fish. Just make sure you don't accidentally utilize it. That would just not be good. Now my opponent has the Riff Fish. All I'm gonna hear is that noise. It sounds exactly like he used it, but if I look, it's right there. This man is too smart. Take a look at the king NRG Ronaldo making use of this in a tournament. Speaking of tournaments, the 9th trick is probably the most broken strategy you can use to get free elams. The way it works is anytime you set a bounty in game, go on Fortnite Tracker and look up the person who you get a bounty on. You can get a pretty good picture of how good they are just based on their events tab. For example, let's say they're like Zexo in Season 5 and have 0 earnings. Then if you're a good player, go and get that bounty. The in-game bounty board and your minimap will quite literally show you exactly where they are. So you basically have a free kill. Beware though, I honestly have no idea whether or not this is allowed. I don't see why it wouldn't be. This strategy actually started as a meme on Twitter when the season first came out, but then I saw Destiny's Jesus do it in his latest video. Shout out to Destiny, he's a legend. So I guess it's technically a real strat. Oh yeah, and that actually reminds me, a way to counter that is to turn on anonymous mode. So if you're not that good, if you're like me, turn anonymous mode on so nobody pushes you. 300 IQ. Second to last technique is an absolutely ingenious edit trick you need to start using. I'm not sure how many of you guys remember this trick. It's called the pink classic. You would basically make a top right corner edit, and then while your opponent was waiting for you to jump up, you would edit these tiles and run out on him like a madman. At full speed, it's pretty sick because nobody will expect it. There's actually a new version. How the new version works is you make a window edit, duck to the left like you're about to right hand peek, but instead of making the clicks peek, you're gonna finish editing a bottom little arch edit and come out like a madman. So for example, if we're box fighting, he would wait for me to make the peek, which I'm not gonna do. I'm just gonna edit like this and completely destroy him. Little 0 ping box fight. Wait for it. Oh my. You guys saw nothing. Oh. Last and final trick, I tried to save the best for last, is a really simple and fast solo Shockwave Rotate. That's a tongue twister. The way that I see most people rotating, especially if they want to do it quickly, is they'll box up, they'll put a bouncer, and throw that B. Unbeknownst to them, that is not the fastest way to rotate. What is putting your wall down, putting a bouncer on it, building a floor, or you don't really need to, you just need a cone, walking in front of the bouncer like this, while holding W, and I could throw my Shockwave, and go the same exact distance, even farther if I look down. You're obviously not as protected since you're not building a full box, but when you need to go fast, this is all you need to build right here, and you're chilling. Overall, guys, those are all 11 advanced tips and tricks. Definitely go master them because I kid you not, they are really going to help you out this season. Additionally, if you enjoyed the video or you learned something new, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel somewhere down here, and to turn on my post notifications. Shout out to everyone in the screen for using code JERIAN. I appreciate each and every one of you. Someone asked me whether or not using my code to gift someone helps me out, and it does. It works the exact same. I want to shout everyone out. Otherwise, that's it for me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.